been interested in, in case I don't recall telling you, but I like cats. So I'm wondering how many cats you've had.
How many cats I've had ever?
Yeah.
Or how many cats I have now?
How many cats you both?
Let's see. I have officially been the owner of 2 cats. I have probably been the unofficial owner to maybe 1 or 2 besides that. When I lived in Missouri, I lived next door to someone who had a lot of cats running around the property, so more often than not they would come over to our house, and so I would, give them affection and attention and, all that, and sometimes let them in the house. But officially I've only owned 2 cats.
Seamus and your Maine Coon?
Yes, Diego.
So you haven't had kitties when you were younger?
No, I wasn't allowed.
If you could have any cat, would you have a Persian?
I've never had a Persian. I don't know what their temperament is like. I'd have to learn more about them.
So what was your favorite cat?
Oh, I loved them both for very different reasons. I just love them in different ways. I couldn't say that I have a favorite. Did you ask enough questions?
I don't know. And do you think reading poetry rather silently, like poetry books, do you think when you read poetry, do you have a different viewpoints than whether a man would read poetry?
Are you still recording? Did you want
Yes,
to record this? I don't know. Because I think I have a different viewpoint than a lot of different human beings would. I'm going to have a different point of view than someone who's a different age than me. I may have a different point of view than someone who has a different background than me. But I think the thing I'm most interested in is, getting to learn what other people's viewpoints are. That's kind of why I do this for a living. I don't want to know just my viewpoint about poetry. I want to know everybody else's too.
So how does your writing poetry makes you learn of another point of view?
Well, yeah, because in a lot of my poetry, I like to write in different voices. I like to write as though I'm a different person. So sometimes I'm pretending to be a different person. So I have to think about how a different person would think about things or say different things. And then when I'm teaching, I'm trying to learn what other people think about poetry and reading lots of other poetry. I'm getting exposed to different viewpoints that way.
So, do you have a particular type of poetry you like?
Not really. I try to read as many different kinds as I possibly can. I think that makes me a better writer, and I think that makes me a better teacher.